Mom, where are my glasses at? My fake ones. I need them to record a video. Don't worry about why. Never mind, I found them. I am a performative male who drinks matcha. Okay, I think it's actually time to take this glass off. I cannot see anything. Okay, so matcha. I'm sure that rings a bell in your head. It's the drink that's green and tastes like grass. At least that's what most of you would think. That's what most of you told me. But how many of you people actually have tried matcha? Because I feel like a lot of people are out there and they just joining in on this bandwagon saying that matcha tastes like grass. Like, I drink matcha every day. Come on, man, I'm performative. And I don't think it tastes like grass. If anything, I think it tastes like milk. Do not tell me it tastes like grass. I will slime you out, kid. Now, because our question is how many people drink matcha, we have to go out there and ask people if they have drank matcha before. The question isn't whether or not they like it, it's more of to see how many people have actually tried it. Because we want to see how many people are in the bandwagon or how many people are actually drinking matcha. Of course, this doesn't mean that they drink matcha on a regular basis. It just means that they have tried the matcha, because me and Caesar are bums, so we do not want to do the math to find that out. So we're just going to ask a yes or no question to make our life a whole lot easier. Now, to make it even more convenient for us, we decided to collect our data from people at Mariner High School. We know that our data will give us a proportion of people who drink matcha at Mariner High School, but we want to compare this to a bigger audience. We want to compare this to the mean amount of people who drink matcha in the world. But how are we going to get that data? Well, we thought about it for a while. And we decided we would go to Google. Yeah, everyone does that, let's be honest, come on. How do you fix the, let's say, satellite dish on your house? I know no one uses those anymore, but go to Google. Okay, so we have our study in mind. What's left? Oh yeah, we just do our calculations after we gather the data. So, I'll see you guys at Mariner High School, and we will go collect our data.
Few moments later.
Ready? So, matcha, that is the question. Whether Mariner High School drinks it or they don't drink it, that is what we will be exploring in today's study. So, follow me and let's go gather our data from our classes. So the way we collected our data, as I have stated earlier in that video, is that we took 20 random classes and 2 people from each class. Our 20 classes were randomly selected from a long list of each classroom in our school. We randomly generated numbers to correspond with each class, and so then we took those classes and we randomly selected students from each class. We numbered the students, and then we selected a random number. So it's just we rolled a random number, and that's how we chose our Okay, now that we have Deanne and Adrian's data, let's continue with our search. I think our next class was Miss Metzler's class. Let's go. Alright. Let's go.
Another hour.
Have you ever drank matcha? Yeah.
Why do I see a cell phone in my room?
We need to document.
Okay, let's try a class that's a little bit nicer.
And what's going to happen?
Let's go.
It's eventually going to
Okay,
stop.
I have our survey for both of you here. Just, if you don't have a pencil already on it, just fill it out. Alright. If you have any questions or comments, you can also say on camera. Okay, this is our next class. Wait, now that I think about it, isn't that your brother in that class? I don't know. They won't know.
How about the survey?
That it's straightforward.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh, why is data collecting so hard? Oh, I still have to give my calculations, huh? Okay, so I went out already with Caesar and we collected some data. So I'm just gonna record this in the bed. I mean, like, I'm just doing it for comedic effect. Definitely not because I'm lazy. So now that we know how we collected our data and that we know that it's appropriate to use in a test like this, we need to know how we're going to do our calculations. So to do our calculations, we have to do a t-test. This is because we aren't sampling from the population, rather we are sampling from a sample of 20 classrooms with 2 people from each classroom. So 40 individuals out of like 1,800 people in Mariner High School. So once we go to our t-test, we will take our data. So we have about 1,800 people in Mariner High School, and the mean amount of people who drink matcha, supposedly according to Google. If it's wrong, don't blame us, blame Google. Although I know Google's right. So supposedly, it's 2/3. So we put that in as the mean as 2 divided by 3, which is 6.7, and the population, which is 1,800. We'll put that as data set number 2. For data set number 1, we'll use our calculations, which is 29 yeses and 11 nos. So we're going to immediately use 29 yeses because we did 2/3 of the population who drink matcha, and this is 29 people out of 40 who do drink matcha. So we're going to put that as 29 divided by 40, which is 0.725, which is 72.5%. And our population was 40. Well, not population, our mean sample was 40. So those are the simple steps because those are already given to us. We need to find the standard deviation though, which is also known as the standard error in this situation for a t-test. To find the standard error / standard deviation, we're going to take the square root of the percent of people who said yes times the percent of people who said no, divided by the mean number. So in this case, for sample number 1, we're going to do the square root of 0.725 times 0.275 divided by 40, because we have 40 different people who gave a response to our surveys. And so after that, we got a standard deviation of... Okay, we take all this data and we're going to go to RTI-84 graphing calculator. So we go to stat, we go to test, and we go to t-test, and we make sure to do our input as stats. We want to make sure that this is a 2-sample t-test though, so that it doesn't, so we can actually put all of our data. And right away you can see the fact that there's mean 1, blah blah blah, mean 2. Put all that stuff I said earlier, and as a result, we will get a p-value of 6.13 times 10 to the negative 13 power. That is a really low p-value. Because the p-value is so low, it's incredibly low. We can say at a 99% confidence that we reject the hoe. And if Mr. Coughlin has ever taught me anything, it's to reject the hoe if the p-value is low.